For those of you who are looking for work, the government will pay you $100,000 a year to kidnap human beings, to hunt down, abduct, and imprison human beings in our community. How many of you here would like to take that job? Let's sweeten the pot a little bit. They're willing to give a $50,000 signing bonus, and you get to completely violate the Constitution anytime you want, anywhere you want, regardless of who's watching. Whether a policeman's there, whether lawyers are there, you can do whatever you want. Would you take that job? No! I wouldn't either. I'm so grateful every week to be standing with people who are on the right side of history, who stand up for humanity and human rights in the Constitution. Now, as we've said before, we believe in the humanity of these government officials and these ICE agents who perpetrate this violence, but we cannot rely on some hero popping up out of this building and suddenly realizing that what they're doing is wrong and joining us. I hope it happens, but we cannot rely on that. That's why it's up to us. We have to be committed to this fight. But there's another aspect of this, which for those of you who've been coming for 29 weeks, you've heard this ad nauseum from us because it's something we truly believe. Every week, our disgust at what goes on here, our anger at the individuals who perpetrate this immense cruelty, who are hunting our neighbors, our sadness at seeing in our mind's eye this chasm between us and them, and within that chasm are 4,000 human beings that they've abducted in Massachusetts since January. These are livelihoods destroyed. These are parents who can no longer see their children. These are children who might never even know their parents or grandparents. These are aunts and uncles disappeared. More than 4,000 of them. But as our anger increases and our sadness increases and our frustration increases, as we stay awake at night thinking about this horrible action that's occurring in our country that is quickly becoming a permanent fixture of American society, what must also increase right alongside those feelings is our commitment to nonviolence. Dr. King and others throughout history have showed us that the only way to truly build a large-scale resistance, to truly bring everyone to the table, to stand up for what's right, is a commitment to nonviolence. Right. The reason is love is always more welcoming than violence. Peace is always more welcoming than hatred. We must remain committed to this. Now, a corollary to that is that we must invite everyone we can think of to stand up and resist alongside us. Now, for me personally, just to let you all know, I go through a bit of a thought experiment in my head at times. I like to call it the electric Kool-aid Solidarity Test. Standing here right now with all of you who support immigrant rights, the Constitution, and human rights, I don't care what your other political beliefs are. I don't care what your other social beliefs are. I don't care what your position on Gaza is right here, right now. I don't care what your position is on the minimum wage, whether it should be increased or abolished. I don't care about your position on education and healthcare. Right here, right now, all I care about is standing in solidarity with you to support the constitutional and human rights of every single person in our community, US-born, immigrant alike. That's why we are here. Now, this solidarity test is a constant work in progress, but I really encourage you to test yourself. This means that we cannot get hung up on certain words that people might say that might rub us the wrong way, on certain beliefs that they might have that we might disagree with. We need to come together now. There is much more at stake. There are lives at stake every single day. So I appreciate you coming out, remaining focused with us week after week to fight for what is right through nonviolent resistance. Thank you.